Have you ever wondered, what are the simple steps that could save your life after the age of 60? Many seniors think that health is only about medicine or doctors. But the truth is, everyday choices, even the small ones, can make the difference between staying safe or facing a serious risk. Hello dear friends, how are you today? Welcome, especially to all seniors, parents, and caring families joining from different cities and villages. Have you or someone close ever felt worried about sudden chest pain, stress that never goes away, or memory that slowly slips? These are common concerns. And today, we are going to talk about 7 steps, very practical and simple, that every senior must know to protect their life and enjoy their later years. Think of this video like a gentle conversation at home, with warm tea on the table. It is not about complicated science. It is about clear guidance, real stories, and easy habits that can help you feel stronger, calmer, and safer. Why 7 steps? Because research shows that small, consistent actions can reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, depression, and even financial stress. And when combined, these steps create a safety net, a way to face aging not with fear, but with hope. So please, stay until the end. One of these steps may be the key you need today. And ask yourself while listening, which of these steps have already been part of your life, and which ones are waiting to be started? Now, let us begin this meaningful journey together. After the age of 60, the body goes through natural changes that cannot be ignored. The heart, which has been beating more than 2 billion times by this age, may pump a little slower. Blood vessels become less flexible, making it easier for blood pressure to rise. Muscles may lose strength, and bones may feel more fragile. According to studies, nearly 70% of adults over 60 live with at least one chronic condition such as high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis. This does not mean life must be limited, but it does mean that awareness is more important than ever. Let's imagine a man named Pak Hazen, age 62. He feels fine most of the time, but climbing stairs makes him short of breath. He thinks, it's just age. But the truth is, his heart needs attention. By ignoring the signals, he risks missing the chance to prevent something more serious. Why is 60 such a turning point? Because it is the age when silent risks often start to appear. What feels normal, like tiredness or forgetting small things, may actually be early warning signs. According to medical research, recognizing changes early can extend not only the length of life, but also its quality. Think of life at 60 like a tree entering a new season. The roots are strong, but the branches need extra care. With the right attention, the tree still gives shade and fruit. With neglect, the tree may weaken quickly. So, friends, ask yourself, what changes have you noticed in your body since turning 60? Do you see them as warnings, or as invitations to take better care of yourself? The first life-saving step every senior must know is recognizing the silent warning signs. Many health problems in later years do not start with loud alarms. They whisper, they show up slowly, and if ignored, they can turn into something dangerous. Research shows that heart attacks in seniors often begin with unusual fatigue, mild chest discomfort, or even indigestion. Stroke may start with sudden confusion, blurred vision, or weakness in one arm. But because these signs can feel small, many seniors brush them aside, saying, it's just age, or it will pass. Let's take the story of Ibusari, 68. One morning, she noticed her left hand felt weak while making tea. She shook it off, thinking maybe she had slept wrong. Later that day, she had trouble speaking clearly. By the time her family realized it was a stroke, precious hours had passed. Doctors explained that if she had gone to the hospital right away, her recovery might have been much better. The lesson here is simple. Pay attention to whispers. The body often speaks softly before it shouts. Mild chest pain, shortness of breath, sudden dizziness, or unusual tiredness are not things to ignore. They are invitations to act. So, what can be done? Keep a small notebook or use a phone to track unusual symptoms. Share these notes with family members. And if something feels different or strange, seek help immediately. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt a symptom and dismissed it as just age? Could it have been your body's way of asking for attention? The second life-saving step is creating a daily routine that protects the heart and body. After 60, the body does not bounce back as quickly as before, but small, steady habits can make a big difference. According to medical studies, just 30 minutes of light activity such as walking, stretching, or gardening can lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and even memory decline. Exercise does not have to mean heavy workouts. It can be as simple as walking to the market, sweeping the yard, or joining morning exercise at the park. The key is consistency, not intensity. Let's look at the story of Pakyoko, age 71. He used to sit for most of the day, watching TV. His doctor warned that his blood sugar was climbing and his knees were getting weaker. So, Pakyoko made one small change, walking for 15 minutes every morning around his neighborhood. Over time, his stamina improved, his sugar levels stabilized, and he even made new friends who joined his walk. This routine gave him not only health, but also joy. Building a daily routine is not only about exercise, it includes drinking enough water, eating balanced meals, and sleeping at regular times. Think of the body like a clock. When the clock runs smoothly, everything inside works better. So ask yourself today, do you already have a small habit that makes your heart and body stronger? Or is it time to start with just one step, perhaps a gentle morning walk or a stretch before bed? The third life-saving step is having a clear safety plan for emergencies. After 60, sudden events such as heart attack, stroke, or a fall can happen unexpectedly. In those moments, being prepared can save precious minutes and even save a life. According to studies, seniors who live alone face higher risks during emergencies because help may arrive late. That is why preparation is not about fear. It is about peace of mind. Take the story of Ibu Ratna, age 65, who slipped in the bathroom one evening. She had her phone within reach and was able to call her neighbor right away. Because of that, she received help quickly and avoided serious injury. Without that simple step, the situation could have been far worse. What can a safety plan include? Keep important phone numbers written and placed in visible areas, such as near the phone or on the refrigerator. Share spare keys with a trusted neighbor or family member. Consider wearing a medical alert bracelet or keeping a small alarm button nearby. Make sure medications are organized and easy to reach in case of an emergency. Think of it like preparing an umbrella before the rain. The umbrella may not be used every day, but when the storm comes, it brings safety and relief. So, dear friends, ask yourself, if an emergency happened tonight, would you know what to do, who to call, and how to get help quickly? If the answer feels uncertain, today is the best time to begin creating that safety plan. The fourth life-saving step is building and strengthening a support network. After 60, good health is not only about medicine or exercise, it is also about connection. Loneliness can be as harmful as smoking or high blood pressure. According to research, seniors who feel isolated are at higher risk for depression, heart disease, and even shorter life expectancy. Let's imagine Pak Budi, age 74. He lived alone after his wife passed away. At first, he stayed home most of the time, rarely speaking with neighbors. Slowly, he began to lose interest in eating and sleeping well. One day, a friend invited him to join a community walking group. That simple step changed everything. Now, he walks every morning, laughs with friends, and feels healthier both in body and spirit. Strengthening a support network does not mean needing many people. It means having trusted connections. Family members who check in regularly, neighbors who can lend a hand, or community groups that bring joy and purpose. Even a weekly call with a friend can reduce stress and bring comfort. Think of support like the roots of a tree. Even if the branches are shaken by storms, strong roots keep the tree standing tall. So ask yourself, who are the people you can turn to in times of need? And just as important, who can turn to you? Because giving support is also a powerful way of staying strong. The fifth life-saving step is learning how to manage stress and care for emotional health. After 60, many seniors face changes that can bring hidden pressure, retirement, children moving away, or even the loss of a spouse. These moments can weigh heavily on the heart and mind. According to studies, chronic stress is linked to higher risks of heart disease, memory problems, and a weaker immune system. Take the story of Ibulina, age 6. After her husband passed, she often felt anxious at night and could not sleep well. Her blood pressure rose, and she felt tired every morning. A neighbor encouraged her to join a gentle yoga class at the community center. Through breathing exercises and shared laughter with others, she began to feel calmer. Her blood pressure slowly improved, and she regained her energy. Managing stress does not require expensive solutions. Simple habits can help. Taking deep breaths when feeling overwhelmed, listening to calming music, keeping a gratitude journal, or spending time in nature. Even prayer or meditation has been shown to bring peace and improve emotional health. Think of stress like waves in the ocean. We cannot stop the waves, but we can learn to float and move with them, instead of fighting against them. So ask yourself, when life feels heavy, what do you usually do to find peace? And is there one new, gentle habit you can start today to care for your mind and heart? The sixth life-saving step is staying financially prepared. Health and money are closely linked, especially after 60. Medical care, medications, and even simple daily needs can become stressful when finances are uncertain. According to surveys, many seniors worry more about running out of money than about their health itself. This constant worry can increase stress, which then harms the body. Consider the story of Pak Andy, age 70. He lived on his pension, but unexpected hospital bills for his diabetes shook his savings. At first, he felt ashamed to tell his children. Later, when he finally shared his concerns, the family worked together to adjust his budget, explore health insurance options, and reduce unnecessary expenses. That conversation not only improved his financial stability, but also lifted a heavy burden from his heart. Staying financially prepared does not mean being wealthy. It means being wise. Make a simple budget, write down regular income and expenses. Set aside a small emergency fund, even if it grows slowly. Look into government health programs, senior discounts, or community support that can ease the load. And most importantly, talk openly with family about financial needs and plans. Think of money like fuel for a journey. When the tank is planned and filled, the trip feels smoother and safer. Without preparation, the road can feel uncertain and tiring. So friends, ask yourself, do you have a small plan for unexpected costs? If not, what is one step you can take this week to feel more secure about tomorrow? The seventh and final life-saving step is keeping hope alive through positive habits. Hope is not just a feeling, it is energy for the heart, mind, and body. Research shows that seniors who stay optimistic live longer, recover faster from illness, and enjoy better quality of life. Hope can truly act like medicine for the soul. Let's look at the story of Ibu Dewey, age 72. She faced arthritis that made walking painful. At first she felt hopeless and thought her active days were over. Then, with encouragement from her granddaughter, she started a small garden in her backyard. Day by day, she tended to her plants, watching them grow. The simple joy of seeing flowers bloom gave her new strength. She still felt pain, but her spirit was lighter, and her smile returned. Positive habits that nurture hope can be very simple. Start the day with gratitude for one small blessing. Spend time with grandchildren or friends who bring laughter. Practice hobbies that bring joy, singing, painting, gardening, or even cooking. Read uplifting stories or spiritual texts that give peace. Each small act becomes like sunlight, chasing away the shadows of worry. Think of life after 60 like a candle. With care, the flame can continue to shine brightly, spreading warmth to everyone nearby. Without care, the flame can grow dim too soon. So ask yourself today, what is one small habit that fills your heart with joy? And how can you make it part of your daily life to keep hope alive each day? We have now walked together through 7 life-saving steps every senior must know. Each step may seem small on its own, but together they create a strong foundation for living well after 60. Recognizing warning signs, building healthy routines, preparing for emergencies, leaning on support, managing stress, being financially wise, and keeping hope alive. These are not just steps, they are keys to a fuller and safer life. Remember, aging is not the end of the journey. It is a new chapter, filled with opportunities to grow, to love, and to share wisdom. Even with health challenges, every day offers a chance to choose habits that protect and strengthen life. Think again of the stories we shared. Pak Hazen, who learned to pay attention to his heart. Ibu Ratna, who prepared for emergencies. Pak Budi, who found joy in community. And Ibu Dewey, who kept hope alive through gardening. These are reminders that no one is ever too old to begin, to change, or to find new meaning. Dear friends, take a quiet moment now and reflect. Which of these 7 steps speaks to you the most? Which one will you begin today? Because even one small change can light the path toward better health and greater peace. If this message touched your heart, please like this video, share it with others you care about, and subscribe so you won't miss more warm and helpful content like this. Until we meet again in the next video, stay healthy, stay spirited. Warm regards from me. For a happier and more meaningful life after 60.